Hello, my Cancer friends, and welcome to your 2023 forecast reading, friends. Your horoscopes, your 2023 horoscopes. I don't even know what to call them. They're predictions, friends, for what this year is going to hold for you. But before we get into that, let me just begin by saying, Happy New Year, my little Cancer crabbies. I hope you all had great holidays. I hope the new year's been treating you well. Yeah, I've been MIA for, all of December. It was quite the month, let me tell you. I hope everyone has been keeping healthy and is doing well. And let me tell you a little bit about what this reading is going to cover. We actually have a lot to cover. We're going to be going over a big theme that is going to be coming in for you this year. We'll be looking into the good stuff heading your way. We'll be looking at your finances, your career, and then, of course, we'll be doing a love reading. We'll be pulling some oracle card messages for the year for you, and then we'll be wrapping up the party with a little charm situation. All right, friends. So let's begin by looking into what's going to be a big theme for you this year. What's a big theme for my Cancer friend spirit? Thank you for allowing me this connection and allowing me to channel these messages for my Cancer friends. When it comes to the year, what's a big theme for them? What's some general messages, a theme for them this year, please, Spirit, for 2023? For 2023, please. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And we have the Hermit in reverse as well. So immediately what I'm getting, there's been an on and off situation maybe that you've been dealing with, or maybe this is talking about your motivation or your drive. There's a lack of commitment, or there was something here that you didn't get off the ground. If it was someone else, it just feels like the energy wasn't consistent enough, but it feels like you're going to be dropping that. With this Hermit in reverse, you guys could be hearing from this person if it's a person, but maybe you're going to be deciding to friend zone if this is not about another person. This feels like you're getting out of your comfort zone and going towards things that feel more like that you feel good about, things that you have good feelings towards. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Five of Cups. You're going to be getting over a situation that just didn't really take off or something. It's like the end of a period of time when maybe you were really unhappy because of other people's inconsistency, or there was something very inconsistent going on, and it just feels like you're dropping it. This could even be relating to like family things. Maybe you're choosing love, and not really choosing to focus on the things that weren't working out or didn't work out. Maybe it was just drama that you feel like you can just, like you're just not here for it anymore. Things in the past, tension, drama that made you unhappy. You're not here for it anymore. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Death card in reverse. All right. So you guys are definitely might be choosing love over other things. It's like not being able to let something go because you feel for it. Maybe this is you even extending an invitation or like an olive branch in some way. Whatever it is though, like it's not that you are letting people kind of get away with things or treat you in, whatever kind of way that isn't the greatest. I just feel like you're still a little defensive, but you might be viewing something differently here. It's like you don't want to waste time anymore. Maybe there's even, you're getting something that you really wanted when it comes to family. So things in the past that didn't really move forward, or I don't know. It just feels like maybe you're letting water be under the bridge and you're no longer worried about it. Whatever happened, happened, or whatever I did or didn't do. Maybe it was you yourself that you didn't have the motivation or the drive or the commitment, but you're kind of letting that go. I'm getting the feeling of letting go of things that you were upset about, not happy about. when maybe it's relating to family. So some of you could be waiting on some kind of communication, or you're keeping an eye out on something. Maybe you're doing some research. It's been exhausting because it's been kind of a wait. Maybe some of you are looking for a job but haven't really felt like you've come across something that really fits. I'm getting you guys with the seeker energy. I'm like, oh, they're actually seeking. And I normally never even interpret that in that way. But it does feel like there's something here where you've been waiting, or you will be waiting. All right. That's a side message. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups and the World. I love that because that feels like you're going to be feeling better. There's a big chapter. There might be an ending for a beginning, or I think most of you already experienced some type of shift in 2022. And now this year, it's about getting into this next era of our lives. There's a renewed sense of emotion. I'm going to say love is definitely coming through for you, Cancer babies. But then again, you are Cancer. You are love. With this Knight of Cups and this Ace of Cups, it just feels like there's invitations or there's olive branches. Even if this is from the universe, this feels really good. Some of you could definitely be getting out more or realizing that you need to get out more. For some of you, this is actually out of your house. Maybe it's realizing that getting out of the house makes you feel better, like being cooped up. Maybe seeing more of the world. Travel, I'm also getting travel vibes for you guys. There's even like recognizing that maybe something regarding someone's level of defensiveness. It could be you, it could be someone else. Like that wasn't making things better. It wasn't helping things work out. I'm going to say lots of truth and emotional fulfillment. And if it's not truth, it's like, I just feel like there's a sense of the way you're thinking, it's differently, and it's really nice. It's really nice, my Cancer friends. Okay. So that's a little bit about a theme for you this year. It's going to be about getting over the old, getting over periods of time where maybe there was immaturity involved, yours or someone else. Maybe there's things that could have been done better, drama, whatever it is. It's like that's going to be a thing of the past because I feel like you're moving into a different place, a different era now. All right, my Cancer babies. Let's look at the good stuff that's coming in 2023 for you. Thank you, Spirit. What's the good stuff? What's the good stuff, please? What's the good stuff? Heading towards, what's the good stuff? Heading towards my Cancer babies in 2023. Endings and beginnings. I am getting that. There's ending of a cycle, so a new one can begin. Good stuff, please. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, you guys, there's an ending. There's an ending. And even though I feel like this is what you've wanted, this is what's meant to be, there's still a little bit of mixed emotions, you know? It's like, I don't know. I'm getting bittersweet. It's almost like you're living your life. You got your thing going. You're really happy with your schedule, your routine. And then you meet someone and they're exactly what you wanted. But because of their life or their thing they have going on, it means that your life is changing. Does that make sense? It's like good and it's happy. But at the same time, there's a little bit of bittersweet behind it in some way. Interesting. All right, what's the good stuff? Again, you guys could be traveling, Cancer. I think some of the good stuff heading your way is you getting out there, you traveling. I'm getting Queen of Pentacles. Some of you could be a mother or something relating to a mother, a business as well. Maybe your business is going to require you to travel this year. The good stuff coming to my Cancers. We're not going to take that. We're going to take it like that. That's the good stuff. We're going to take that upright as well. So the vibe I'm getting, again, this 10 of Cups, it came up for you before as well. Earlier, I was taking reversals, but not during this portion. Intuitively, I'm also feeling that. You guys could have had to walk away from certain things, even if this isn't a certain person, place, or thing. It could have been walking away from beliefs that you had, or drama that you were holding on to, or whatever it is that you contributed. It feels like we're walking away from that. Like that's no longer going to be relevant in 2023. Now, obviously, depending on what this is, it's going to be different for everyone. But I'm saying the emotions that were tied to the thing that didn't take off, or that wasn't, or that there was drama, there was conflict, there was tension. Whatever happened there, I don't think that it's meant to come with you on this next year. When it comes to family, I'm getting celebration, or there's just something really happy here, and it's like, you know it. This is what you've been waiting for. This is for you. This is your moment. This is yours. This is for you, as I keep hearing. Very powerful energy. Some of you could have walked away from friends or from people. I'm getting Pisces energy, Aquarius, Libra, and then, of course, Gem. Are you guys? No, you guys aren't Gemini. You guys are Cancers. I just did the Gemini reading. That's why. All right. So with this World card, you guys could have a very clear understanding and a clear perspective. Heart, or I should say mind and thoughts over heart, mind and thoughts over emotion. And that might be the part of you that's like, I understand that things are changing, or I'm entering a new era. I don't know. There's just something different here. There's something shifting, but there seems to be a lot of clarity that you have, and you're trying to be very smart about it. So if this is about travel, you guys are doing that in a very smart way. It feels very air energy. That's why I almost picked up Gemini. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Gemini. But what it feels like to me, it's like this is a very well planned out trip. Like, you know how you're getting from the airport to the hotel. You know what's the restaurants around the hotel that you want to check out. Like you have those things, If this is a work trip, you've already figured out how you're going to fit in the things that you wanted. Like whatever it is, I feel like you're just being very smart about that. I'm talking about travel because I'm just getting the sense that a lot of you are going to be getting out of your house and into the world in this coming up year. I think it's going to be really good for you, and it'll allow you to see things differently. So Cancer babies, when you stay in your home for too long, it's almost like you lose sight of the world around you. And this is a year of bringing you back out to the world. Now, maybe this isn't long distance travel. Maybe this is you realizing that you are cooped up, and you find a local activity that you join and you go. It'll be really good for you, first of all. Second of all, I think it'll allow you to drop some of this stigma or this fear about being out around people, or out in the world. It'll, like I said, it'll kind of help you see things differently. I think that it's interesting how that's coming through as a theme. I've never gotten that message before. Why the Queen of Pentacles, please? So a lot of you going back to this Queen of Pentacles, again, mother energy. Maybe you guys, if you're a mother, or if you, especially depending on the age of your child or your baby, there's just, you could keep putting as much work as you want into it, and it's not going to get you anywhere any faster. Meaning, especially, let's talk about newborn routine. You have, it's like sleep, feeding, cleaning, or poop, sleep, feeding. Like it's just a cycle. So there's always going to be things to do. There's always dishes in the sink, or there's always something to put away. And that's what I mean by no matter how much work you put into it, there's still more. Now, this could be about a business as well. Babies and business definitely can come up as almost the same thing, because let's face it, a business is a baby. And this just feels like, you guys are good. You're holding it down. You know what's up. You're strong. You got it. But there's something here that maybe could be done a little bit differently. Or maybe just by going out, you're also enjoying it. It can't always be work. It can't always be the one thing that you're like doing. Like some of it has to be leisure and some of it like yes, you have work to do or there's things to get done, but fit in more stuff for yourself is what I feel like when possible. And like I said, maybe stepping out of the house is a way to do that. All right, we'll move away from that. Look at this ending. Wow. And they talk about happy, happy, happy end of a chapter. There, you guys have love. This might be love coming in. There's new love coming. Whatever. I don't care if it's a dog, a hamster, a new partner, or a baby. It just feels like there's new love. It's the end. It's the end of a chapter. Whatever ending you had to experience had to happen in order for you to get to this point. Your road here may have been unconventional, or maybe it just doesn't look like what you thought it would. Maybe you had to break away from tradition or do things your way. But I feel like whatever way that is, I feel like you're very content. I love this. I love, love, love this. Something could be changing in your home or in your family or within your community. It brings a lot of joy. But it does come with an ending. So yeah, I definitely feel like some of you are going to be walking away from someone, from people, from certain. It's interesting because we're talking about you going out of the house more, but I'm seeing you not doing that with certain people or friends or I don't know. So I love that. The Ace of Wands, and then at the bottom we have the Lovers. I am picking up heavy Gemini energy for someone here. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Maybe someone has Gemini in their chart, or there's an important Gemini, someone with Gemini placements around you. But like I said, you know this is for you. This spark, this passion, this excitement. You've wanted this. I felt that earlier when I was shuffling the other deck. You wished for this. And this is for you. Feels like things are very much in alignment. Friends, I don't know what's going on with you financially, but when it comes to how you feel, you're feeling good. You're feeling good. You have new love. You have joy. A lot of you will be peak this energy in the summer. It doesn't mean that if you're not like, wait a second, I'm actually really miserable, because I feel there is going to be a struggle. Watch your mental health as well, especially if you realize that you need to get out of the house, or if you need help, make sure to ask for it. It just feels like someone here could get lost in their own sauce and you need to get out there. But good things are coming, my Cancer babies. If this is about a specific partner, I mean, yeah, it definitely feels like something's shifting. If this is romantic, I mean, it feels like things are really good, and however they're shifting, it feels like emotionally it feels for the better. It feels fun. It feels exciting. And it feels like you just knew this was going to happen, or you just can't ignore it anymore. Wow. Okay, Cancer. All right, let's look into your career and finances. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Cancer babies. What can you tell us about their career and finances this year in 2023, please? Career and finances for Cancer 2023. Career and finances for Cancer 2023. Career and finances for Cancer. Oh, I love that. We're going to take that up, right? We will keep it in mind that it did show up reverse, but I don't think it's reverse for most of you guys. A lot of you guys are going to be very much in going after the things you want. Your confidence level seems really good, especially because emotionally it feels like you're fulfilled, or there's a renewed sense here of purpose. And I feel like that's going to help drive you forward. Things in the past that kept you heartbroken, undecided, I think you're going to be moving on from. It feels like your perspective is going to be shifting along with this next era you're in. The Knight of Swords also came out reversed, but I am taking it upright because we're talking about taking action here. Look at that. For those of you who work in either, or like get some kind of attention, or maybe you produce content, or you're the face of something, it looks like you're going to be getting attention. So you're going to have a lot on your plate, my Cancer friends. I'm getting a lot of creativity as well. I'm getting that right now, or in 2023. It's going to be a really good year for you guys to be in your creative power. Confidence is also there. So if you wanted, like, it's a good time to like interview when you're feeling like this, because it's like you go in and you know who you are, you know what you do. Like, I belong here. Why should I, it's almost like, well, you tell me, why should I work here? Why should I say yes to this job? Type of vibes. I see you guys moving on and moving ahead. It feels like the things you're giving to are giving back to you. So if you guys are, are investors, or, like to play with your money a little bit and like to see it doubled, it just feels like whatever it is you're doing, you're getting some back. And it feels like there's forward movement with that. Again, I don't know if you guys are going to be traveling for work, or if your finances are going to require you to go somewhere. Maybe some of you guys have, I know most people have a drive to work, but I don't know if there's something here about a commute or something that it's worth it. Lots of responsibilities though. Like you're definitely going to have your eyes and your mind on your finances and your financial goals. So about things in the past, if you guys were thinking of changing directions or what should I do, I'm not really seeing that this year you're going to be stressed out over what wasn't or what didn't happen, or you shoulda, coulda done XYZ. Like, again, I'm just getting the feeling you guys are shutting the door on whatever BS happened before the clock was midnight on December 31st or whatever, 12:01 a.m. on January 1st. Because it feels like it was painful. Things that maybe in the past you didn't take a move on. Maybe you were too stressed out to do that. I do feel like you guys have a lot on your plate. You guys might be inspired to do something new this year. And if you do, I was going to say, blessings are on your side. God is on your side. Luck is on your side. The universe is on your side with this Wheel of Fortune, as I was saying that. It's a very good year for you guys to get clout. If you guys, again, have a social media presence or produce content, or you're the face of something, or maybe you're not yet and you've thought about it, like you feel it calling you, like you feel you have something important to share and people relate to you. It just feels like there's a good luck stroke with that, to be seen, to be recognized. The star also feels like star celebrity status. With this Wheel of Fortune, it's meant to be. For some of you, it's meant to be. You're meant to be seen. For others of you, this just feels like your mental state is like completely different than it was in 2022 this year, in a very positive and good way, in a very nice way. It feels like you're healing. It's been healing. You're being hopeful. You maybe have dreams for the future. It's like you're starting to see things have shifted in a way where now, if you were feeling hopeless in the past, now it's replaced with being hopeful, with having vision for the future. Everything is changing for you. I'm not sure how, but it is. And what I mean by I'm not sure how, it's like it's going to be different for everyone. But when I say everything is changing, it feels like it's in a positive way. Obviously, I'm not saying your entire 365 days of this year are going to be full of joy and movement and motivation. No, not at all. But we're talking about a like a common thread throughout the year. It's like you are going to create this movement. I see a lot of you starting a new venture. Maybe it's something new you want to invest your money into. Maybe it's learning something new about your money. Maybe career-wise, you want to learn something new, or you're trying something new. You're starting a new business. It's a really good time for that. Just be careful. Cross your, what is that? Dot your I's, cross your T's, do all the things, okay? Because you don't want to get so excited that you just go and then you don't realize that you missed a bunch of important stuff. So just keep that in mind. But I do see you guys making quick movement when you're ready to go. This new start that you guys have could also be something that takes you 0 to 100, depending on what it is. All right. That was my last anytime I look down, I say and my daughter loves to call me out on that. She's like, "Mommy, you say all the time." And then she makes me aware that I really need to stop, but I do it anyway. All right, my Cancer friends. That was good, if I can say so myself. I'm all over here wondering if I should claim my Cancer Venus. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's talk about the juicy stuff. Let's talk about your love life, my Cancer friends. What's going on? Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Cancer babies. What can we know about their love life, please, in 2023? Their love life in 2023. Important messages. Important messages about their love life. Some of you aren't getting over someone. That's just a random side note. If that's not for you, it's fine. All right. We'll go here. So for some of you some of you could be going through a divorce and just working on your independence, your home, working hard for what you have. We have the Knight of Pentacles, something slow. Maybe there's this long term. I'm kind of picking up a Cancer that's focused on bag or like stability. We have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands came out reversed. The Knight of Pentacles came out reversed, and the Chariot came out reversed. This is talking about not making movement. So some of you could, only take it as it resonates, but some of you could be focused this year on your own independence. Being single. I'm getting a focus on the home that's happening, or a focus on your career. I'm going to bring those upright because we want movement forward, but we do have to acknowledge that some of you just don't want that movement forward. All right, when it comes to love. But it's just tarot, guys. You literally have free will. What's up with their love life? Yeah, okay, so some of you, let's talk about those of you getting divorced. Some of you could definitely be getting divorced from like a father of your children, if you have them. If that's not for you, don't worry about it. Maybe you decided that it's something you didn't want to move forward with, and maybe it was kind of like a long time coming. I feel that the Cancers I'm reading for, they're focused on money. A lot of you could be debating what it is that you want, maybe your future home that you want. I'm getting like you guys are focused on your nest, on your little bird nest. You guys are healing from something, which makes sense because the beginning part of your reading talked about you guys getting over something. You guys could just be choosing to just do your own thing. Or the Chariot. Again, not walking away. There could be, okay, so for some of you, if you're already dealing with someone, maybe you're dealing with someone that things have been very slowly progressing with, and they haven't been the most available. Maybe they have a lot of responsibilities, or there's just something here that they're just not really showing up as being available to you. I see you guys like, oh my gosh, and as I say that, yeah, some of you, this is definitely a person that you're not walking away from, by the King of Pentacles. But it's like you see them, or you learn something new about them, or it brings clarity to a situation. It's like you know the truth about them, but you feel that this is your person. This isn't going to apply to everyone. It feels so specific. But what do I know? Oh my God. So this feels like, if you don't know who this is, it just feels like someone who you are going to have romantic feelings for, and they also have romantic feelings. And you know this, you see this. But this year, it just feels like they're not available, and maybe you're also not available. Maybe you guys are both in building stages of your life. Maybe both of you have just gotten out of a long-term situation, or both of you are going through a divorce. And I'm just feeling like you're focusing on your independence. You're looking at your options. You're at a fork in the road, and I'm not necessarily sure. There's it's obviously split energy. If you're amongst the ones that are like, what you're going to choose. Are you going to choose to deal with this or go in another direction? Because it feels like 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. And it's also like, I don't think you're in a hurry as well, Cancer babies, because you guys are healing from something. So there's also, for some of you, what's on your mind is commitment, marriage, and how you didn't get what you wanted. Again, maybe it's wounds from the past that are still kind of coming up for you. This year, I think it's going to be more about, like I said, building your stability, focusing on your own, on your bag, on your home. I don't really see you guys moving too quick. There's something here that, or unless it's the specific person and it just hasn't been going quickly. One more, please. Tell me about this person. Oh, this person kind of plays games or isn't, avoids confrontation, but because they avoid confrontation, it's not even confrontation. It's almost like they just want to avoid drama, or they don't want to say the wrong. I don't know. This person might be a little passive is what I'm getting. Yeah, they are passive. That's why it's moving slow. Someone here is recovering from something from an ending. Yeah, it's from an ending. And you know that. Someone here is recovering from an ending. So your guys' mutual feelings are mutual towards each other. You guys could both be parents. But that's kind of what brings you together as well. You guys, there's so much potential here to be really happy, but there could be a family dynamic that also kind of slows it down, or healing that's going on. So this year, my friends, that's what I see for you in love. I see now, if you're like, I'm married, I'm in a long-term situation, then it just feels like this year, I don't think you guys are going to be doing anything too crazy or too different, but your partner does seem to kind of be distracted or pulled away towards something else. And I feel like you know that though, but you're like, no, this is my person. You might even be choosing to like travel without them. That's not for everyone, but for some of you, this person might want to hang back. All right. Lots of feelings here though. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my Cancer babies. Let's get an oracle message for you. Let's get 3 actually for this year. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get 3 messages for my Cancer babies, please, for 2023? 3 messages for Cancers. Thank you. 2, 3. Okay. We have, I can trust my intuition to guide me in my journey. I can find the wisdom I need within myself. Look at both about going within and intuition. Going within yourself and your intuition are literally the same thing. I love that. I love being curious about myself. You guys, this is a lot of self-exploration. That's why that love reading was talking about you on your own independence, because I definitely feel like there's something very, I'm going to say, self-involved, but not in a bad way. It's like you're working on your glow up. Maybe there's areas of your life, things that you've been wanting to do or experience, and you're like, you know what? I'm actually cool on my own right now, or I'm actually okay doing this on my own. Maybe for some of you, that even means solo travel, like without your partner, without anyone, without the kids, without the friends. Maybe you're going to go have your eat, pray, love moment somewhere. All right, my Cancer friends. I'm getting you getting out. Get out there. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some messages for Cancer? All right, we have the heart with yes. So maybe you guys had a question on your mind. That could be saying yes or say yes. Say yes to getting out there. We have Amy Winehouse. I think of rehab, but you know what this also makes me feel or reminds me of? It reminds me of exactly where I was when I learned of her passing, and I was actually on vacation on a beach when I learned this. So I've been talking about travel for you guys. So I'm just going to leave that there because that's literally what I just remembered. And we have the Fool starting a new journey. There's going to be a fool's journey this year. You're going to have a lot to learn, my Cancer friends. A lot to learn, and yeah, enjoy the ride. We have Jurassic Park. We have the T-Rex eating the goat. So maybe someone here likes dinosaurs. This also makes me feel like Circle of Life with that poor goat in the T-Rex's mouth. We have Prince with the third eye sunglasses. This is about intuition, trusting yourself, but both of these are relating to Prince, the late and great purple one. Maybe someone here likes Prince. And last but not least, we have Walter Mercado. If you don't know who he is, he's just like amazing. There's a documentary on Netflix. Check it out. But Walter, this to me comes up as the high priestess, which is about intuition, going within, meditation, trusting yourself. All right, my friends, maybe you're also, well, this is a horoscope. I'm like, maybe you're really into horoscopes. So dumb, but it's true. I used to like run to the TV when I was a kid, and he would like do his horoscopes at the end of a news segment. That's what I have for you today, my Cancer babies. I am sending you so many blessings this year. Thank you so much for rolling with me. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on my little channel, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.